I hope everyone is doing well. General reading, take or resonates, or just enjoy the story. I really hope everyone is staying safe, doing well. This crazy ass holiday season, alright? Very intense download. I literally was on the phone talking to someone and I was like, can I call you back in 15, 20 minutes? Okay, sometimes I get those downloads where it's like, if you don't talk about this download right now, you're going to lose it. And it's very important. Okay, I feel like I was brought this message by a very important archangel. Pray over your children and pray over your future children. There is something intense and almost kind of scary going on around kids. And it has always been this way, especially for people who have endured certain things on their childhood. You know how deep that trauma can travel within you and how deeply it can be stored within your soul and reflect on your choices as you get older and as you're supposed to mature, right? Be very careful. Because what has been uncovered, the number one thing that has been uncovered to me as my psychic ability has grown has been how the world uses the energy of children and how children are used daily for other people for really weird things. Like you might see people who stare at kids or people who touch kids that aren't theirs, or it's like some people will whisper curses over children or take children's destinies, take children's happiness, spirits, souls, glory, and then these kids end up being people who suffer from extreme depression, anxiety, hearing voices kind of thing. And I feel like a lot of people would really understand the why a lot of things come to pass in teenagehood and in your early 20s is because when you were a child, somebody spoke something very negative over you. Someone who could have been family, friend, someone who could have been a complete stranger. But I'm telling you, the number one truth that's been revealed to me as I became deeper and deeper in my spiritual gift is the way people do children and the way dark people will steal people's energy, and especially children's. For someone, you've been feeling a weird energy around your child or seeing something weird around your child or hearing something weird around your child, that is definitely a sign that someone or something has latched itself onto your child. You also have to understand children have a more open third eye and crown chakra because kids are innocent and they come into this world with a pure slate. So understanding that kids are more susceptible to spiritual activity, which is really, really, really important. If you're not careful, your child could open a door to a certain entity. Or for some of you, this is about generational curses or a specific generational curse that has terrorized people in your family for decades, maybe even centuries for some people. So I'm gonna pull a couple of cards, the Star card and the Hierophant. I'm telling you, somebody, there is oh my God, I can't even get the freaking words out. There is a really powerful child. And I'm getting a lot of people praying on this kid, or maybe as a kid you were prayed on by a lot of people. I feel like this is also a message for someone who's older. Realize your star potential. You still have time. There's something here about time, or even like delays or things you feel like have been delayed. Nothing has been delayed. Something is about your star power and the child you're supposed to bring into the world, or you have already brought into the world. Billions of you wanted me. Take what resonates, please and thank you. I appreciate it. But there's also a lot of jealous people around the person, and someone is really pointing at someone's somebody could be waiting on someone to get pregnant here so they can start attacking the pregnant. Something is really weird in the energy. Like, something is really weird. I don't even know how else to verbally put it other than someone is like, when I say death staring and watching someone, waiting on them to get pregnant so they can try something with the pregnant. Something is really weird. It's almost like making my heart feel like anxiety. Like someone is really watching a person down every second, maybe even doing things to create monitoring spirits. So make sure, specifically, you're praying against monitoring spirits around you and your children or your future children. Because there's somebody around a person who's so obsessed with you, and anything they feel like they can touch, whether it's in this realm or the next, that's why we're focusing on prayers, they're gonna do it. Ten of Wands. Someone is an extremely heavy, someone has a lot of guilt towards you. And the only way they feel like they can get this out is if they attack your next of kin. It's so weird. It's so messed up. But we all know that there are people who walk amongst us whose minds and spirits are just not right. We know that. That's how evolved you are. You know, I'm just here to relay the message so that you understand you're on the same wavelength. For some of you guys, you already know you need to pray or do some sort of protection, something over your kids or your future children. You already know that. You already know people out here are lurking and they're mad. For some of you, it's exes. Very jealous, nasty, conniving, backstabbing exes that are angry that you are going to have kids with someone that's not them. And for someone, this ex, I'm getting like cuckoo, like psycho on a stick. For real. So there's a lot in this reading about destiny and star power, and I'm telling you, for some of you, you need to focus your prayers on protecting your destiny, your children's destiny, your star, your children's star. I'm getting a lot of like I'm seeing leeches in my third eye, like people just sticking themselves onto your aura, okay? For some of you, you need to do some sort of cleansing, because you got a lot of leeches, even if it's people you don't talk to no more. It's, oof, my gosh. It's creepy. It's so creepy, but at the end of the day, I was like, okay, let me get on here now, because it gets to a point where I hear messages, yes, but then it gets to a point where I get messages screamed at me. And I'm like, oh, all right, let me drop what I'm doing and let me make sure I do what I'm supposed to do, right? Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, this could even be at your place of work, or people teaming up against you. Because that star card, that was the first card I saw. There's something standing out with that. You are a standout star, and you're meant to produce more standout stars like you. I'm even getting more discipline on your end, no matter if it's physical, like working out, meditation, prayer, reading, writing, whatever it is. More discipline is needed right now because your star is getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And as your star gets brighter, you have people that are just so perturbed and so disturbed and just almost have no direction in life. Even if this person does have a direction in life, you're their direction in life. This is so creepy. And I'm just going to laugh at this because whoever this creepy person is that I'm tapping into that's so focused on you and your future kids or the kids you have now, wow. They're in for a lot of towers. I'm seeing the tower. Someone's going to get a very nasty tower or has gotten a very nasty tower, and they know it's because they are so too obsessed, enthralled, involved in your life, in your future life. Like what? Like someone is really thinking about somebody getting pregnant here. Like this someone is like, oh my God, if so-and-so gets pregnant, I'm gonna be so pissed. Or if so-and-so gets another woman pregnant, I'm gonna be so fucking upset because blah 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 blah. Like I said, there is some exes that keep showing up in this reading, like really angry exes. Like I'm talking King of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. I didn't have to pull no cards. Ace of Wands in reverse. Someone could have fire signs, or someone could just be angry and jealous as all hell. So please, please, please be careful. Protect yourself with prayers. Protect your children, your future children, everything, your endeavors, because somebody, it's almost like somebody won't give up until their heart gives out. Or your heart gives out. It's creepy as heck, man. I wish protection and peace for everybody, and so it is. Description box below for personal readings, any information you guys need, as well as those high vibrational channels, you guys. If you are on my channel and you have not checked out those high vibrational channels, get out. Get out. This channel is only for people that want to elevate. Okay? So check out those high vibrational channels, and I love you. We'll talk later.